Yes, yes. Look at here. Look, look, look. Check this out, man. I'm gonna go and jump out and just kind of say, "Damn, part of the game is this," and y'all gonna look at me like I'm crazy. But the question I got: Did Jay-Z cross the line? Why is everything Jay-Z's fault? I don't think everything is Jay-Z's fault. But I just had to ask the question: Did Jay-Z cross the line? Now check this out. There's a few things that done just popped up. And it all goes back to Jay. Just a couple. I know everybody's talking about Diddy. I'm disgusted by what I'm hearing about this Diddy situation. I pray for everybody who's been affected negatively from the Diddy situation. Natanya Rubin, Cassie, Kid Cudi. Now listen, the Kid Cudi situation. Let me say something real quick. 50 Cent went to Instagram and basically said Puffy and Jay-Z are co-conspirators. That's basically what he said in a nutshell. He played the song Just the Two of Us, and he basically is like Jay-Z had something to do with that Kid Cudi car bombing too with Puffy. And he said, "You gonna just leave Puffy out there hanging?" What now? Why is 50 trolling, or is 50 really saying something that could have some validity to it? I'm under the impression it's the latter. 50 is a damn troll, and 50 is a fool. But yeah, so there's some truth to it. That's kind of where I'm at with it right now. That's at least that's what I think. Let me just say it like that. That's what I think is going on with that 50 Cent post. Go check out his IG. You already know 50 be on there on it. But I'm under the impression that there's some truth behind all that. So if everybody who has been under a rock for the past couple of weeks, there's a situation where Kid Cudi car blew up because he was dating Cassie. Cassie is the woman who's on trial with on the witness stand, I guess, against Diddy for the Diddy trial, and the horrific things that she had to go through is sad. From what they're saying, what she did or what Puff did to her, and she's on the trial saying she's on the stand saying it is just sad. It's sad. It's sad. She did bring up an incident where um, Kid Cudi's car got blown up. Now, according to 50, it ain't just Puffy that did it. Jay-Z has something to do with it. If that's the case, oh man, this is gonna be crazy. Like, really, what's up with that? What's good? What is really up with that? Now, Jay, he got his hands. He always has his hand. He likes to throw rocks and hide his hands, like some people I know. Now, I'm gonna say with this next one, he likes to throw rocks and hide his hands because there's a situation with Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez was basically set up. Come on, y'all. It has just came out that his bodyguard, Mr. James, came out and said what he saw, and he saw Kelsey shoot Meg Thee Stallion, not Tory Lanez. He saw Kelsey do it. So the reason why I say hiding rocks and holding hands, we already know the connection between Tory Lanez and Jay-Z. Y'all know about what happened when Tory Lanez was convicted and what Tory Lanez's dad had to say about Jay-Z. It was very interesting stuff. But now, come on. It's because Meg Thee Stallion was Jay-Z's artist. We'll just say it like that. And Tory Lanez, aka Mr. Peterson, was not a person that should have did what he did in the music industry, and he found a glitch in the matrix, and he was doing some things, and some people didn't like it, so therefore let's set him up. Hence why he's been in jail for about a year, but it looks like he may get a retrial because all this that is coming up, it's very interesting. So here's another thing about the setup with Tory Lanez. He just got stabbed up 14 times in jail by a Mexican. Looks like it was some black on brown situation. And when that happens, that's not just out of random. That was an order. When you're in prison and stuff like that happens, that's not a, oh well, by chance this happened. Anything in prison is organized. It's not random for the most part. Yeah, there's random fights and stuff like that. We get that. There's altercations, but when you have a high profile person like a Tory Lanez in prison, he gets stabbed up. That didn't happen just by accident or it was a beef. That was that was sent, if you ask me. I'll just say it in so many words. So that whole little situation was sent, man. And again, Jay hiding his hand, throwing that rock out there. The rock. He throws the rock. See, y'all see the triple entendre I got? Y'all know he represents the rock. And he throws rocks and hides his hands. Yeah, he throws rocks and hides his hand. Because I'm under the impression, allegedly, there's some cartel connections when you really, let's dig deep. Let's dig deep, really, really deep with the Rock Nation and all that or whatever. Allegedly, there could be some cartel connections, right? Now, the day before the bodyguard comes out and say, hey, well, yeah, this is what's going on. This what really happened. All of a sudden, Tory Lanez gets stabbed up. Coincidence? Nah, I don't think so. I think somebody's hiding the rock and throwing the hands. Throwing the rock and hiding the hands. How about that? Yeah, it's very interesting. I'm just looking at it all and I said, look, man, is it another case of the Jigga Man doing some things? Allegedly, did he cross the line? Because this is just too, like, you're too sloppy. Maybe he could have got him poked up a couple of weeks or a couple of months back, but this guy almost lost his life. When something like that happens, that isn't something where you take lightly, and that's nothing to play with. And yeah, I think they were trying to get rid of him. I think the situation is very serious. And I think some people are going to be exposed. Just watch out. That's all I got to really say. Just watch out. There's a lot that's going to really come out of this. Now, again, let's go back. 50, are you really trolling or are you serious, man? Like, because if you are trolling, you funny. But if you serious, which I think you are, man, yo, it's about to be crazy. Really? You're saying he has something? You saying Jay-Z has something to do with the bombing of Kid Cudi's car? That's bananas. Anyway, this is just a drop on the set. I'm going to just do these little things real quick. Put a little drop out there just to get people updated. Everybody talking about Diddy, the Diddy trial, and I get it. I understand. But there's other things going on in the backdrop. So I know, y'all know Wale came out and said the whole situation where Diddy allegedly held him over the balcony, that was false. Someone came up with that some months ago, just like they be coming up with stuff with Jag said this and this person said lies, the lies, the lies. That's a whole lie. And that's pretty much what I'm here to do too, is just let's uncover the lies and let's really unpack the real. This is Wolfgang Amadeus, and I'll hit y'all in a few.